Right, welcome back. Ted goes sailing. Well, not so much sailing. The last 5 months, 6 months, I forget how long it's been since I've been down to the boat. It's been a horrendous summer, but we won't go into that. But due to circumstances, I've been unable to make use of the boat like I wanted to. But things are a lot better now, thanks to a few professional people who've worked on my poorly back. Yeah, we'll get onto that later. Anyway, we're down. It's Sunday, November something or other, 18th, 17th, 18th, 17th, I think. And it's quite nippy, but the sun's shining. And waiting for the tide to go down a little bit. It should go down. I got low water in about 2 hours. As you can see, I purchased myself some waders so I can actually walk across to the other side and to the boat. Now, for people who have watched previous videos know that I moved the boat from the Norfolk Broads last year, about this time last year, and moved it to Wales Next to the Sea, which is this wonderful spot here. And if you look at a few videos, I've done a few videos on Wales, it is just absolutely stunning. Anyway, I did have the boat here, but it was moored about a mile out the estuary, and I just couldn't get to it. The walk was just too much for the body, so the boat literally sat there for 3 or 4 months with just nothing happened to it apart from bits growing on it, but that happens to all boats, doesn't it, apparently. So what I'm up to now is that the very nice, kind people at the harbour have managed to find me a mooring, which is just over there. It's only about 800 yards away, which is now walkable. I've been out a couple of times to it, and it's not too bad. The only thing is I have to get across this bit of water here. About another 30 minutes should be okay. We'll walk across, and you can come across with me and check the boat out. It's considering I've not been to it for a little while, it's been in quite good condition, I think. So what are my plans? Well, the plan is to stay alive. That's the most important plan to do. But anyway, let's just have a sit down and have a rest and have a little natter, shall we? So yeah, so there we go. Oh, it's just so nice just to come down, just to sit here and just watch the bird life. Loads of oyster catchers and egrets and seagulls and oh, it's absolutely lovely. Yeah. So, what position am I in at the moment? Well, the position is I'd had enough. Boat's got to go. Bot's got to go. This poor body can't. Anyway, the wife, God bless her soul, convinced me, no, because you get so much enjoyment from the boat, and to be honest with you, I do. So now that the boat's moved a bit inshore, it's now going to have a dual purpose. It's going to be a boat and a beach hut. Yes, yes, because it's on the most wonderfulest bit of beach you've ever seen. And if you want to keep a beach hut here in Wales next to the sea, to buy a little wooden shed and stick it on the beach, cost you about 80 grand. Well, I've got a little boat now that I've got on my own beach with about 20 other boats, and it's not costing that much. So what we're going to do is kit it out as a beach hut. Well, it's a sailing boat, but we're going to keep sits in it. So that's my project this winter, is to give it a good clean out. I'm going to put what we're going to do to it. We're going to make it self-sufficient. So I'm going to learn how to put solar panels on it, so you can follow me do that. I know nothing about solar panels, but we'll work that out. Put batteries in it, and might have to put a diesel heater in. That seems to be the general sense of opinion, a diesel heater. So you can watch me fit that. So we're going to have fun and games doing that, and that's what I've got to do. Is sailing's a benefit. Now, what other we going to do with it? Yeah, well, I want to put a cuddy on it of some description, whether it's going to be a solid one or a canvas one, just to give it a bit more shelter. So there's 3 projects already. Yeah, 3 projects: solar power, a cuddy. Yeah, and what was the other? I've already forgotten. Don't worry about it. So and that's it. Now, yes, at high water, you obviously need a dinghy. I've got a little inflatable dinghy, but the engine is a load of I bought a Seagull, and apparently it wasn't the best buy in the world. So what I'm going to get is hopefully one of these little electric trolling motor things, so I can just troll her out to it. I did try rowing out the other day, and then I spent the next 3 days in bed with the back. So yeah, I just cannot. The surgeon said he wants to operate, but I won't let him. No, he wants to go in there and put bits of Meccano, nuts and bolts and bits in there. But I'm trying to put it off because I've had it done once about 15 years ago. So I've got 3 vertebrae that are stuck together, and he wants to take another 5 and stick them together. In which case, I'll be as stiff as a. So no, and last time I had it done, it took over a year to recover. So I'm putting that off on hold. But he said I should be okay as long as I don't do anything too strenuous. So I'm going to try and get a little trolling motor for the dinghy. So at least at high water I can troll in and out, because at the moment, I'm sort of stuck just between low water, which is good. I'm able to park my car right on the end of this jetty, because I've got a blue badge. So anyway. So that's great. So that's it. So I've only got just pot around the corner here, and the tide's going down. I think we might better go out soon. Here comes the old Seagulls. They're picking up mussels at the moment, and they're dropping them. And what they normally do is they actually drop them on this bit of concrete here on the slipway. But because I'm sat on it, I've taken away their hammer. So that they're looking at me in quite disgust. And then the sailing boat. As you know, if you've seen my previous videos, you know all about Sweet Sarah, junk rig and everything. Now, it's got an outboard motor. It's not a bad outboard motor. In fact, I don't like starting, but that's most outboards apparently. But it's a pull handle one, and that is just a no-no for me. I just cannot. It's the wrong way. Well, I could pull it the other way, couldn't I? Yeah. So we're going to be on the market for whether I can convert this one to an electric start, but I need an electric start outboard. So at least then the boat will be movable, and I can just potter around the estuary then. I don't have to put the sails up and do anything heavy. So that's really what we're going to do. We're just going to play with it. It's going to be my little man cave, come beach hut, come sailing boat, come let's go and play on something when you're bored silly. So that's where we're going in the future. We're going to do the YouTube channel, obviously, because I haven't done it recently. I've got hardly any views and whatever, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm more bothered about just enjoying myself, which is what life's all about, isn't it? Enjoying myself. Well, I'm now going to try and walk across there now. I've got a feeling I'd like just to see a little bit lower than that, maybe another 30 minutes lower, and then we will potter across, and I'll take you to the boat and show you the boat, shall I? I suppose I could show you. Let me, I don't edit or anything, so you'll just have to put up with me moving the camera and everything and putting everything into shot. Hang on, let me just do that. Hang on. Let's turn the camera. There we go. So that's where we are at the moment, as you can see, with the camera turned around the other way, and that's the jetty that I'm going to have to walk across. I'm going to have to walk across there in a minute to the other side, and then we go all the way out to there. The boat, actually, you cannot see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's about there somewhere, just the other side. So the jetty, it goes. I have to walk round this bit here, up there, round and just up there, and the boat is just about there. So it's well within reach. It's absolutely a stunning location. So I am really pleased. Let me just straighten the picture up. Yeah, really pleased where it is. So there you go. So let's just see if we can walk across, shall we? Be a laugh, wouldn't it? Anyway, be good, be happy, and I'll see you in a minute.